Hey everyone, Gallifrey Forever 97 here, breaking down the first wave of B&M figures that have just been announced for this year, 2021. We've got 4 new sets to go through, 2 free packs from the 1960s, and we've got 2 History of the Daleks sets to come. So stick around if you want to hear more about these 4 new sets. Now this is the first wave, there will be more coming later this year. It's nice to actually space out instead of doing like one big bulk of them. Usually it's probably like 6 or more, but this time we've got 4. If you're a 60s fan, I think this wave is going to make you very, very happy. We've got some great figures to come our way in mid-August time. So that's when you should be checking your B&M stores mid-August, so a few weeks away from recording this. So starting with the 3 packs. First of all, we've got the Censor Rights collector figure set from 1964. This features the first Doctor and 2 Censor Rights. Now, this is very similar to the next one, which I'll go through in a minute, but you'll see the pattern with having a character and then 2 monsters. So the start of the kind of least exciting, and then we'll go on to the 2 exciting figures. This first Doctor is based on the release that was released in the 13 Doctors set. But this time he has a blue tie and reddy brown trousers. It's nice to have another variant of the first Doctor in a more kind of colourful outing, which is really nice. But obviously the main buy for this set will be the 2 Censor Rights, which the head sculpts are stunning, absolutely amazing. Really captured the mask. The body, I think, has been used like the Claws of Axel's figure, and they've done new sculpts for their feet. They've got this kind of a circular, levelled out feet at the bottom. They've got devices going down, which has been painted. They've put the silver piece attached to them. They both come with a probe accessory, and there are 2 variations between them. We have one variation which is younger, and the other one which is meant to be an older Censorite. He's got the black folds going around his body, and they both have a different beard variation. So one with the black folds going around has like a lighter grey beard, and the standard one has more of like a dirtier browner beard. These are incredible. Again, this allows you for like army building if you want an army of Censorites. I just can't believe we're going to have Censorites. But also the Censorite set, it's not the standard white card. Actually put a diorama from the story, and this is from the end of the cliffhanger from episode 1, where you see the Censorite sort of peering through the window. So it's a nice throwback to that. So it's the interior spaceship looking out outside. It would have been nice if they put a little Censorite looking in the window. That would have been quite funny. And if that was enough for the 60s, the second collector set is the Keys Amaranos, which again is from 1964 season 1. And this features Ian Chesterton, the very first release of this action figure, and also 2 Vord warrior action figures. This also comes with a detailed background picture for one of the sets from the Keys Amaranos. And so the Vord on the front of the surface look the same, but they do have different headpieces. So one has a circular top bit and one has a triangle. Bit like the Teletubbies. Start with Ian Chesterton. I just can't believe it. So the Ian Chesterton body, I think, is the John Sim Master body they've used for this. I say the head sculpt, it looks more like the actor who played him in Adventure in Space and Time. So I don't know if they've based it on that. I imagine we may get a repaint version of this maybe in another B&M set. But it's great to have the first 60s companion to be released. I know it's got the 2 Vords, kind of got their scuba diving feet with their webbed hands, and they got their knife accessory, which as well I think can be placed within their holder on their side pieces, because you've got the strap going around the top, the shoulder, and then around the middle waist. So hopefully you can put the knife in there if you're not using it in a threatening way when displaying it. Again, I think this uses the same body that the Censorites figure's done, but the head sculpt is incredible. If you look at the packaging from them from the side, with their side-on view of the Vord, just amazing. It looks really awesome. Summing up these 2 free packs we're getting in this first wave. If you're a 60s First Doctor fan, this is incredible. Got a lot of First Doctor variants, many Dalek variants. So yeah, it's going to be great to add some new monsters and one of the First Doctor's companions to the collection. Yeah, really incredible. So yeah, this is really for the 60s fans. And the next 2 are History of the Dalek sets. Now, you'd assume they do 5 and 6. However, they're holding off on 6. So you've got History of the Daleks set 5, which will be 2 Doctors from Power of the Daleks. And then doing History of the Daleks set 7, which is Day of the Daleks. So maybe the next wave we're going to get 6 and 8, which I guess would be Eve of the Daleks and Planet of the Daleks maybe. Watching Al Duar's video where he covers all the new sets, He does this every time it's a release. I highly recommend checking them out to hear the man himself, who obviously is the head of all this, detailing all this new stuff. It's really great watch. But the reason why we're getting not the release of History of the Daleks sets in order, because obviously History of the Daleks set 6 would be Power of the Daleks. He wanted a bit of variation. He didn't just want 60s Daleks on the shelf. So that's the reason why we've got them this way round. So from the second Doctor's first story, which was recently animated a few years ago, really one of my favourite Dalek stories. It's a real great watch, and especially being the first generation story. 2 standard silver Daleks. They've got the yellow, more folded in eardomes. And obviously with all these History of the Daleks sets, the paint applications have really been enhanced. That silver really pops. So the main differentiation with one of them is that they have the mutant scoop attachment. It's a real shame that they didn't include a mutant to maybe put on it. That would have been cool. Maybe you could use the Resolution Dalek mutant accessory, which was released with that. That's probably what people will be doing. But no mutants included, but it does have this mutant scoop accessory, which is a real nice touch. And the other one is standard. It's got the plunger. How the eye is zoomed in. This was something that they've been doing with all different Dalek sets. So it's cool to have a variation with the eye focused in, as the 60s Daleks were able to sort of zoom in and zoom out and expand the eye in and out like you do like with Spider-Man in the films. This is a really cool set. Not going to say no to more 60s Daleks. I think the mutant scoop is probably the most kind of appealing thing for this. It's really going to stick out with the numerous 60s Daleks that have been released so far. We did get a 3.75 inch version of this figure, but I believe that did come with a mutant which was sculpted onto the attachment. By the way, the insert card for this is the inside of the spaceship from Power of the Daleks, when the Doctor, Ben and Polly go in to find the Daleks in hibernation. But it'd be very cool to add more Power of the Daleks to the collection. They released it once with the sound effects, this particular design. It'd be cool to get 2 more, and for people that want to army build this collection of Daleks, then they can. And as I said, they're going to skip a set and go to the first Dalek story of the 70s, which is Day of the Daleks. So this set features the Gold Supreme Dalek and the Grain Drone Dalek. I'll definitely be buying 2 of these so I can have 2 drone Daleks. Obviously these are re-releases, however there are quite a few little changes. Mainly, obviously, with the Supreme Dalek, the whole thing's just been painted gold. The original release, they had the black venting, which goes around the neck piece, painted black. In the story, it is all gold, so this is actually the more screen-accurate version now. I know probably a lot of people probably painted their own versions when it was released back in the day, but now we've got a screen-accurate. And also, again, like I said, the other one, this feels more metallic. On my shelf, I've used the Genesis of the Daleks versions to go with the Gold Supreme. To have these kind of really metallic, shinier paint coats looks brilliant. So yeah, they really are going to stick out. Especially the Grain Drone Dalek, it seems more metallic and fierce. Both look amazing. This would be kind of the Supreme versions of the set, no pun intended. And the art card is, I believe, from where the Daleks enter back into the current times of the story. So it's the Daleks basically invading the past with the Ogrons. There's a great battle sequence in episode 4. The special edition really makes it advanced, because I think in the original there's only like 3 Daleks. Hence why I want to get 2 versions as a set. A nice quote to end on, which I got sent with all the images for this, is from Al Duard. It says, quote, "Once again, we are delighted to be working with B&M and bringing a fresh new collection to legions of fans. This substantial lineup represents some of the finest early Doctor Who episodes and will be familiar to many, from die-hard fans to adults that spent their childhoods hiding behind the sofa at tea time." So I have it. That's our kind of overall brief thoughts on the sets. I'll be doing in detail reviews of individual products once they get a release, and I'll say mid-August is when they'll be arriving at B&M stores. Availability and fans trying to get this all race very, very hard to track down. So hopefully, because there's less, they will be easier to find. But yeah, just to quickly recap, the Sensorite sets, amazing giving us the Sensorites and a new, more kind of colourful version of the first Doctor. Keys Amaranos set in Cheston, hopefully we'll get to see Susan and Barbara one day. I did think they might be doing like Friends of the First Doctor pack, similar in the vein of what they did for the 13th Doctor. So we may see them at a future wave. But for now, I'm going to take what we've got. We've got Ian. So the head sculpt is a bit more looking like the guy who played him in Adventure Space and Time, but we'll have to see what happens in person. And also the Vord Warriors look incredible. They look really great. It's just great to have more sort of First Doctor monsters except from the Daleks. And then on to the Daleks. The Power of the Daleks set gives us really cool little variations, which again diehard fans will notice, and the mutant scoops a really nice touch. The Daleks figure re-releasing more screen accurate versions of these Daleks for, I guess, rare figures. Happy Army Dalek building and Sensorites plus Vord. So what do you think of these sets? Let me know in the comment section below which ones are you the most excited for. As always, you can please comment, like and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Links to stuff in the description below. And in this video you'll be able to check out my review of the most recent Character Online exclusive. The Second Doctor and Electronic TARDIS from exclusive to character options has sold out now, but you can check out my review. And also I'll link a playlist to last year's reviews for B&M sets. So until next time, and hopefully when I've got the sets, hope you enjoy these new pictures and this breakdown. And I say, hopefully everybody gets the sets they want. And obviously, I say this will be the first wave, so expect to be on the lookout for more waves coming later this year to your local B&M stores in the UK. So until next time, thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.